Hello friends, it's Wild Willy, your personal guide to outdoor adventure. My goodness, it has been a long time since I've had a video online. In fact, it's been almost a year now since our last video, and boy do I have a lot of stuff to tell you. We have had the craziest year. The reason we haven't had any videos online in the last year is because, let me tell you, our last video was around Easter of last year, and Jeffrey and I, right after that, about a couple of weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, we went out to Colorado, Jeffrey and I, and we're walking down the street and we see this store that has a green cross on it, and it says it is a dispensary. Now, we're not sure exactly what they're dispenserating, so we decide to go into the store and look around. Well, Jeffrey found this candy. They had a bunch of little chewy candies there, and Jeffrey loves candy because you know how stupid Jeffrey is. And so anyway, stupid Jeffrey decided he was going to buy him some of that candy. So he bought some candy and he tried a little bit of it, and he said it was pretty good, so he tried a little bit more, and before you know it, he'd ate the whole thing. And so anyway, we're walking down the street, just kind of messing around, and Jeffrey says he was hungry. So we went in this little restaurant to get something to eat, and when the waitress brought his food, Jeffrey just kind of freaked out. And he took off running, and he took off toward the hills, running and screaming and carrying on like some kind of a moron. So anyway, I went and got the car and went looking for him, and I never did find him. He went up in the mountains somewhere out there in Colorado, and I never did find him. So what I did was I came back to Missouri. We put out one of them all-point bulletins for Jeffrey because he was lost and he's stupid, you know. And so anyway, I came back to Missouri, and I got Crazy Cora, and we went back to Colorado, and we spent 6 months up in the mountains looking for Jeffrey. Well, finally, we found him living with a bunch of hippies that were living up in the mountains in a school bus, an old school bus, and they were living in that thing, and they had them what you call a commune. They had a commune, and Jeffrey was living with them, and he had married a girl whose real name is Menace. And I think they called her Flower Power or something like that. I don't know, some kind of weird name, Moon Unit or something. But anyway, her name is Menace. And so stupid Jeffrey had married a girl named Menace, and they'd been living in this bus for over 6 months. And so we talked him and Menace into coming back here to Missouri, to southwest Missouri. Now, what we found out later was that stuff he had ate had what they call marijuana in it. Now, I know some of you don't know much about that, but I've been doing a little studying, and I don't know whether you know this or not, but marijuana was invented right here in southwest Missouri. There was a woman by the name of Mary Jane, and she was married to a man named Bud. And they grew this stuff, and people started eating it and smoking it and doing stuff like that. I don't know if they shoot it up or something, but anyway, it makes you go crazy. And of course, stupid Jeffrey's already right on the verge of being crazy anyway. So that pushed him right over the edge, and that's why he wound up in the mountains, married to a woman named Menace, living in a school bus at a commune. Now, I don't know whether you know this or not, but communes were invented right here in the Ozark Mountains in southwest Missouri, and it was invented by a group of hippies back in the 60s, but we moved them on out, and they went on out to Colorado and California and places like that. So anyway, we finally got stupid Jeffrey back, and Jeffrey and Menace have been married now for almost a year, and they're gonna have a baby, and we'll introduce the baby to you one of these days. But anyway, that's what's been going on with us for the last year. Boy, it has been a crazy time, let me tell you. But we finally got stupid Jeffrey back. We got his hair cut. got his beard shaved off a little, well, not all the way, because, you know, man got to have a beard. But anyway, we got him back here in Missouri, and everything's going a lot better. He and Menace are just having a good time, and she's a real nice woman, a little crazy, but so is Jeffrey. So anyway, we're glad to be back. We're glad to be back sharing some videos with y'all, and we'll have some more coming up, but there'll be more about Stupid Jeffrey and Menace and Crazy Cora, of course, running the camera back there, and then myself. But anyway, until then, get out and have your own great outdoor adventure. Till next time.